The Mandalorian, not Boba Fett, who is also a Mandalorian, or is he not? But this is a whole kind of Mandalorian. What did he used to say? I can bring you in warm.
Or I could bring you in cold.
Nice! Condor build. Whee! This box contains addictive pieces ready to be built. Get yourself together. A cloth cape. Interesting. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. Nah, you crazy, I'm building you. On the side of the box, more stuff to tell you what to expect from this kit and the ability for you to pause if you want to read lots of words. And lastly, a beautiful portrait shot of Mando. This is the way. The Beskar pieces, surprisingly, they're not bad, but I do see some crazy mold folds in some areas. I do dig the one-piece Beskar spear though. Good job, Bandai. I can already see areas that need painting like the handguards, but another appreciation for the one-piece Darksaber. Good job again, Bandai. The Bandolier rifle stock piece has this interesting feel to the touch. Almost pliable. What the hell am I holding? Unsurprisingly, this entire runner will be unused Boba Fett pieces, so I do wonder what piece will I be using here. I can see Boba Fett's fingers. You know, at this point, I could pretty much kit bash the unused Boba pieces since Bandai is generous to give this much. Again, good job, Bandai. So here's the actual Mando pieces. This kit had me worried for a second there. I thought maybe there's been a mix-up. Just another standard base stand, polycaps, and more stickers. I do think I won't be using any of this since I'll be painting Mando from the top down. What I'm interested in is this cloth piece, and I'm glad they didn't resort to the hard shell plastic. Texture feels like it's there, but somehow I got lost with the touch, which feels nice. Oh, I have an idea for this.
Thank you, Master.
The Mandalorian, or Din Djarin, undoubtedly one of the best suits to date to my knowledge, especially in model kit form, really rekindled my love for Star Wars again.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Nope, not this, not this. Although the Beskar armor isn't perfect, it's more than enough to satisfy casual builders, I myself included, not gonna lie. Out of the box without paint or stickers, you know this is the Mandalorian silhouette. Replicating the sheen of the Beskar armor was my first priority, and it looks so good! But there are pros and cons to this kit, and I can't help but notice, so let's check it out. The head is your standard ball joint that tilts left and right, and can even look down that far and up that far, giving off that Rocketman flight pose. For the cape, just a simple wear and tear for a hard-working Mando. Trimming the ends of the bandolier pieces, leaving this gap here, is a choice I had to sacrifice just to give more leeway in terms of movement and possibly avoid paint chipping, because while this particular design is good on paper, it doesn't translate well in model kit form, leaving this strange ticking noise which I could potentially use to annoy people. The shoulder pads have limited range, there's a polycap swivel allowing the arms to move forward, arms can go up about that much, there is a double jointed elbow if you push hard enough, but you are welcome with this gaping hole right below the bicep area. You can pull down the legs for more range of movement, it's over and a leg, I have the high ground. Follow up with a thigh swivel, front kick can only go up this yay high, the knees are double jointed for only about a little more than 90 degrees. Because of the waist pads, side kick can only go about this high, feet can kick about that far, and tiptoe lower about that far, and also a limited side to side swivel. For accessories, you get two types of right holding hands and only one left open hand. The rifle holding hand is much more angular compared to the pistol holding hand. The rifle is broken up to multicolored design to break up the all-black look, and I love how this turned out. I did sort of botch the painting a bit here. The rifle does come with a holster peg, kind of. To set it up, you'll have to swap the sling piece and switch it for the peg in order to attach it to the back. I do wish there was a better way to do this without swapping parts. The blaster pistol is pretty standard. It does come in all black, so you'll have to paint it to break up the monotone color. It's simple, nothing special, but it does add a bit of a flair when it comes to posing. With all the accessories, you pretty much got yourself a Season 1 Mandalorian on display. The Darksaber is pretty much in one color. Sadly, there is no extra hilt to store it anywhere, and just throwing in white paint will do, but I did recreate the crackling effect much like it did in the animated series. The Beskar spear, I mean, really, I wish there was more to tell other than it being a spear. It's tall. That's something, right? I think the spear hits right compared to the Darksaber only because it's made of Beskar that suits the Mando more. The spear does come with its own peg to store in the back, much like the rifle, and this made the Mando even more badass than he already is. With all that, you pretty much have the Season 2 version except for the right leg armor because that shit was different. Inquisitor! Of course, we have the jetpack, the icing on the cake that makes the Mandalorian. With all the Beskar on him, he simply looks like a walking sports car. There is an option of switching the booster to a display stand for flight poses, and I'd rather keep it because this is the way. And lastly, you do have your standard display base. That is pretty much like you can just take off this little panel here. Put the red wire with the blue wire that goes in the board, okay? Is this model kit a must-buy? Hell yeah! The kit pretty much has all the integral accessories that make up the Mandalorian from 2 seasons, and honestly, it's a matter of choosing which look you prefer. The colors on its own do look great straight out of the box, but to bring out that Beskar goodness along with its missing details like the handguards, the yellow fingertip gloves, the tiny silvers all over the kit, adding at least 3 shades of brown to tell the clothing apart, the sniper rifle, blaster pistol, the dark saber, and lastly, the wear and tear effort on that soft good cape will make this shine like a bounty on your head. I do look forward to 2 new kits coming sometime this year, which will be Grogu and the new Boba Fett Mandalorian version, and I can't wait to pair it up with the Mandalorian. Until then, there are more builds to look forward to, and it's time for my leave. Build safe, stay safe, for I have spoken.